Morning. It is Tuesday, June 27th, 6:20 a.m. out here on the West Coast, ladies and gentlemen. It is GMO Tuesday. GMO Tuesday. Hey, this past week, summer solstice hit us. Summer solstice, nice weather, the longest day of the year, actually, June 21st is. I'm guessing for my drop-dead gorgeous friend Liz down in South Africa, though, it's the shortest day of the year, and it would be their winter solstice. She's telling me she's freezing. It's wintertime down there, but summertime up here in the Northern Hemisphere. Summertime, let me ask you this, before we get into GMO Tuesday. Do your children know how to swim? Ladies and gentlemen, do your children know how to swim? The greatest gift you can give them. Teach them, take them down and get them swimming lessons. Play in the sprinkler, you run in the river. It's summertime, it's hot, we want to be wet, we want to cool off. The greatest gift, it will keep on giving. Forever, for life. I was Red Cross, we participated in Red Cross swimming lessons when I was 5. They'll teach them how to swim. The USA Swimming Network or something. I'll get a link and stick it in the description. Lots of links today in the description, ladies and gentlemen. Oh boy. Lots of madness out there. I know I highlighted it, excuse me. I know I highlighted on Weekend Wrap that I'd be discussing the Whole Foods Amazon issue. Something's kind of bumped that to the back, or a little bit. But I want everybody to think for just a minute. And this is why people have some concerns, a lot of concerns, especially me. How does an outfit like Walmart, who produces their organic food? And where is that food produced? Reno has 4 Walmart stores. That's a lot of Walmarts in one town. I could imagine how many are in other places. I just want you to think for just a minute. That's a huge outfit. But you have Walmart, Costco, Smith's with their Kroger products, Safeway, Whole Foods. How do these people that are so massive in size, and with Amazon picking them up, it's just going to make them bigger. Know your farmer, know your food. Always remember, know your farmer, know your food. But how do we get here? How do we get these massive, is it really organic? When you look at a lot of the loopholes in organic, and this is one of the arguments of the pro-GMO side, of the paid liars and propaganda people, if you will. Oh, there's so much going on in organic food, you just really don't know. Well, yeah, they're kind of right, but they're not really right. I just question. Again, I'm going to say this. Farming was not supposed to be 1 million acres in Kansas providing corn or wheat to the entire world. Hunter-gatherers would take their seeds, and when they got to their next stop, they would plant a garden and farm for their village, their tribe, whatever. That's farming. What we see today is not farming. It's a business. They call it agro-businesses, agrochemical companies. Chemical, the word chemical. What is the word chemical doing in our food? Speaking of, Communities Rising, did you check it out? That movie, I tell you, Zen puts it's a good movie. Zen Honeycutt, Moms Across America, thanks for all you do. Check out her little movie. It's about 50 minutes, folks. About 50 minutes. That's a short movie. You know it is. It's a good movie. Very, very, very enlightening information in it. You're going to love it. Let's move on to the next. And again, this comes from Ocean Roberts from the Food Revolution Network. Awesome website. They got some really good information over there. But they're asking the question, Ocean is asking the question, is Neil DeGrasse Tyson, the world-renowned astrophysicist turned genetic expert. Is he a paid Monsanto mouthpiece? In my humble opinion, Ocean, yes, he is. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Look, ladies and gentlemen, this is a guy that in the middle of an interview about rocket science, Glenn Beck asks, "Oh, what's your take on the GMO issue?" And he gives this little smug talk down your nose. I'm smartest guy on the planet. You got to listen to me and believe me because you're stupid and I'm smart. Answer. And oh, by the way, his answer was the same answer as Penn Jillette 3 weeks earlier on The Blaze, asked by the same guy in the middle of an interview about magic and entertainment. Paid mouthpieces. Paid mouthpieces. Nobody, and you can't tell me those two people are on the same intellectual level to give the same answer about rubbing the boy and girl flowers together to make better strawberries, to make sweeter, crisper apples, to blah, 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 blah. And then my question to Penn Jillette, because he said, if you're against GMOs, you've never watched a child starve to death. When did you watch a child starve to death, Penn? And why? All the money you have, you could have made them fat in a week. When did you watch a child die, Penn Jillette? Paid mouthpieces. Paid mouthpieces. That's what those people are, ladies and gentlemen. They are paid mouthpieces. They don't care. They're like Dr. Stephen Savage, Dr. Blair, which we'll get to in a bit here, suppressing information. Dr. Stevens, I don't get paid for this. I do it because I love it. You're a liar. That's a lie, Savage. You know it. And for you to put doctor in front of your name and lie to people about what they're eating, it's kind of like pink slime. Makes me throw up in my mouth. That's disgusting. It's rebaudiating, and you should be ashamed of yourself. I bring Stephen Savage up because he's in the news again. He's in the news. He pissed somebody off. I think it was GMO WTF. Wrote him an open letter. It's good. I'll get his link in the description. Lots of links today, ladies and gentlemen. Lots of links in the deal here. But Neil deGrasse Tyson and claims to look at all the points on the new GMO debate. Of course, the new GMO debate, ladies and gentlemen. CRISPR. You've heard me talk about it. It's exciting technology, but how is it being used? It's just like the GMO technology. Look, this is good technology. It is very sound technology. However, to use it to put poison in the food is absurd. It's kind of self-defeatist. Think about that. I just want everybody to think about, why would Monsanto make a product that would and sell it under the auspice that, well, this is going to allow us to use less of our number one selling product? Excuse a poop out of me. Think about that. Take that in front of Shark Tank and see what they say to you. Take that in front of Shark Tank and see what they say to you. That guy, what's that guy, Kevin O'Reilly or whatever up there in Canada? He got schooled by a 14-year-old on this GMO issue. I'll bet he don't ever come into a debate on GMO issues unprepared again. That was kind of amusing. There's absolutely no way Neil deGrasse Tyson is going to speak out for nothing. Paid mouthpiece, Ocean Roberts, the answer to that question is yes, in my humble opinion. And I lost a lot of respect for old Mr. Tyson when he just kind of does that smug remark, talk down his nose at people. That's out of line. That's just out of line. Hey, something else that we need to talk about. Organic feed for your critters. You need organic feed for your critters. Non-GMO food for your critters. You're in the Reno, Nevada, Northern Nevada area, Washoe Valley, Lake Tahoe, Carson City. Foothill Feed and Mercantile. Foothill Feed and Mercantile, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. She got non-organic food. She also has certified organic food for your critters. And one of the big things going on, what is it? 1330 Geiger grade in South Reno there. 775-852-0999. Give Shannon a call over there. Tell her we said hi here at the Alladay LLC mobile studio. That's where we are this morning, ladies and gentlemen. Disturbing news coming out from Vanity Fair. Dow Chemical. They're claiming Dow Chemical has donated $1 million to Trump and asked the administration to ignore a pesticide study. Wow. Campaign finance reform, I think we need it. Campaign finance reform, I think we need it, and this is why. This is stuff that's in our food. Chlorpyrifos, or however you say it, diazinon, malathion. These are all stuff from Dow. Are a group of pesticides that are big money maker for Dow Chemicals, with the company selling approximately 5 million pounds of chlorpyrifos in the U.S. each year, according to the Associated Press. That is a lot of money. Kind of like glyphosate. Yeah. Dow Chemical, however, has a small problem on its hands. And it's not the fact that the pesticides originally derived from a nerve gas developed by Nazi Germany. Per the AP, though, that's certainly not great for marketing material in the case they have found all three of those chemicals, chlorpyrifos, diazinon, and malathion. They are harmful to 1,800 endangered species. 1,800 endangered species of frogs, fish, plants, mammals, birds. And guess what? Andrew Liveris, he wants Mr. Trump to ignore the studies. $1 million, please ignore my studies. You don't need to know about this. Just approve this so I can make money and give you another $1 million. I support my president, but I'm going to ask you, just like I did Ashley Davis this morning, to please join my campaign asking Mr. President, Mrs. President, EPA, Mr. Pruitt, FDA, United States Department of Agriculture, please get the poison out of our food. It doesn't belong there. Again, Community Rise, and go back and see Zen Honeycutt movie, Moms Across America. It's going to open your eyes. Yes, it will. It'll open your eyes. Links in the description, ladies and gentlemen. Links in the description. But as I said, Ashley Davis, he followed me on Twitter this morning. He got asked that question, please join my campaign. And I suggest, if I may, everybody join the campaign. Let's stop this. Let's put it out there in public. Let's give attorneys like John F. Kennedy Jr., who's fighting a good cause with this glyphosate issue, let's give them ammunition. It's in print. It's in social media. It's out there in the public domain. It is free. They don't need to subpoena it. They can go get it. If you really don't want this stuff in your food, let's start asking them every day. I do it 3, 4, 5 times a day. I do it every time somebody follows me on Twitter. They get asked, please join my campaign. Asking, Mr. President, Mrs. President, EPA, FDA, USDA, please get the poison out of our food. Just real simple, folks. Common sense. Doesn't make. I've yet to ask anybody this question. Do you like poison in your food? They go, wow. Pink slime back in the news. Pardon me. Just the thought of pink slime, it makes me throw up in my mouth. I'm sorry. But that's in our food. And I have to ask why. You ever ask why? Why is it in our food? How did it get there? What is the FDA doing? They're obviously not looking out for our health. They're looking out for their pocketbook. $1 million. $1 million. That's a lot of, Finn's a pretty good paycheck. Now, I'm not saying Dow paid Mr. Trump, he donated. And under the donation, I want you to think about something. The Koch brothers flat out didn't pull punches when asked. Do you expect something in return? Well, of course we expect return on our investment. It's called ROI. Investment. It's not a donation. That's an investment. Debbie, let me take $15,000 from Monsanto so I can stab my constituents in the back. Stabbing, Al. Think about that. Girl gets $15,000. We get a QR code that takes us to a propaganda website. We still don't have food labeling. Campaign finance reform. These companies don't give money to a politician without expectation of return on their investment. And that's what the Koch brothers flat out called United Citizens United. They flat out called it an investment. They didn't even say it's a we expect something. We expect return on our investment. That's what they said. That's what they said. I didn't make this up. You can't make this stuff up. Whom do your elected officials represent? They're there for a reason, ladies and gentlemen. They're there to protect our interests. Not Monsanto, not Dow, not the tobacco industry. Our interests. Just some food for thought. Just some food for thought. You want more food for thought? paulashealthyliving.com. MDGblogger.com. Hey, back there in the Keystone State, MDG Blogger got some good stuff. Paula's Healthy Living, good stuff. Both those websites, ladies and gentlemen, good stuff. And hey, if you're like me, it's girl watching season, so I can do that from the privacy of my own living room now. Just go to their website. Got their photograph there. Drop dead gorgeous gals they are. Go check their websites out, man. They're got some really good stuff on there. paulashealthyliving.com. MDG Blogger. You can find her on the Twitter. MDG Blogger. Paula Mayer 3 on the Twitter. You can find them and follow them over there. NFUonline.com is reporting, and this is coming out of the UK. This kills me. This kills me. They're promoting a bee-friendly plant for your garden that has been treated with the neonicotinoids, the nicotine nerve killing thing that they put in the plant that the insects come and eat and die. But that's a bee-friendly plant. It's a lie. It's a lie. Link in the description. Link is in the description. The Organic Farming Research Foundation. Mr. Lipson is returning. Of course, he's done some fantastic work with the organization in the past. He's coming back in an executive role to develop some more programming, and also bipartisan considerations on organic research is starting to come out. I think some of the things we're going to start seeing, ladies and gentlemen, some of these politicians can't run from this anymore. And this is not a Republican-Democrat issue when they start buying politicians. Dean Heller sold us out in Nevada. He sold us out. He abstained from the vote, but we needed a no vote. Sold us out. And now he's doing the same thing again. He's in the news again over there in Nevada. He's in the news again. And, of course, I brought it up. It gags me, that pink slime stuff. I brought it up. I shouldn't have. It's too early in the morning, man. That is some nasty stuff. That is nasty, nasty stuff. And it's in our food. It's in the food. Processed food, really, it's really, I don't know, man. I would think people like Stephen Savage, that calls himself a doctor, would not accept money to lie to people about their health. How do you call yourself a doctor and then turn around and lie to people about their health? I don't know. I do not know. I do not know. Let's talk about Monsanto before we get out of here today, ladies and gentlemen. A little bit about Monsanto updates. A new lawsuit. Go figure. Go figure. A new lawsuit. This one is a false claim lawsuit because Monsanto is making the claim that their product, Roundup, glyphosate, targets an enzyme not found in humans or pets. And it's a lie. The enzyme is found in our gut bacteria. Leaky gut syndrome? I never heard of that. When I was a kid, nobody had that. Now they do. Wonder how that got there in the last 30 years. Think about it. Think about it. Unfortunately, we have this whole generation of scientists that have been taught Monsanto science. So we have a serious problem in the whole mess. And again, ladies and gentlemen, they march people out like Neil deGrasse Tyson with his smug little attitude that I'm the smartest guy on the planet. My IQ is off the charts. You must believe me because I'm smarter than you and you're just stupid sheeple following whatever I say. Come with me. I am the Pied Piper. I'm going to lead you down this road to oblivion utopia while I poison you with GMO products. Dr. Stephen Savage. And he's going to lie to you about GMOs. And he's going to lie to you because, according to him, I don't get paid. I do this because I love it. So he loves to lie to you about your health. His words, not mine. His words, not mine. Whom do your elected officials represent, ladies and gentlemen? Google that phrase. Google that phrase. It'll take you to the series that I've written on that. Dr. Stephen Savage is right in the middle of that. His quotes, I do it because I love it. That is something he said to me. I'm not being paid to talk like this. I do it because I love it. I do it for the love. That is a lie. That's a lie. And you know it, Mr. Savage. It's a lie. Nobody with a PhD or doctor in front of their name or an astrophysicist, they don't speak for nothing on behalf of people because they love it. They do it because they're paid. They're paid industry mouthpieces. False enzyme claim, that's up in Wisconsin, ladies and gentlemen, up in Wisconsin. The courts are doing that. And also, I mentioned Dr. Blair earlier. Dr. Blair got caught deliberately concealing damaging information on a glyphosate report. He's in the news And the reason is because the court denied Monsanto's request to reconsider. And they denied it because the doctor lied. The doctor lied. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is all something to think about. All something to think about. Summertime, teach the kids to swim. Get them some swimming lessons. It's a good summer. They're cheap. They're cheap. And oh, hey, by the way, it's a gift that will keep on giving forever. Forever. You'll love it. You'll love it. You'll have a great time. The kids will have a great time. It is summertime. And you know what they say. Hot fun in the summertime. Oh, yeah. Hey, there's a tick warning in California. Tick warning. Link is in the description. And, you know, ticks, I've been talking to people all over the horses, their pets. I even talked to a guy. I can't tell you where he found a tick, but he found one. Before I get out of here, MDG Blogger, don't forget her. Don't forget Paula's Healthy Living. All these gals got some great websites, ladies and gentlemen. Zen Honeycut, Moms Across America, the work she relentless. This gal's just relentless, man. You gotta tip your hat to her. You gotta tip your hat to her. Good stuff on their websites. And of course, you need non-GMO foods. Foothill Feed and Mercantile. That's the place to go in the Reno, Nevada area. Before I get out of here, we are getting ready to take the show on the road. Of course, Alladay LLC Mobile Studio is what it is going to be now. It is the mobile studio. Who knows where we'll end up? Who knows? I'm looking at getting down south by Needles and checking out a couple honey production outfits and maybe bouncing around with this guy right here up and down the West Coast. Talking organics, talking healthy living. Who knows? I remember a while back, I was down in the Petaluma area. Me and Wilson, we went all over the place down there. Baker Seed Bank, Petaluma Seed Bank. You got Mary's Heirloom Seeds down in San Ramon. Support your local seed bank. Center for Food Safety. Where's my email on the information on the seed bank? I haven't heard from you, Mr. Cambrell. Somebody's slacking in the office. What's going on? They made this big production about we're going to do a seed bank, and I can't get no information on it. Listeners, they want information. What's up with the seed bank, guys? You like what you hear? Give us a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. It's all good. Got a comment? Leave a comment down below. And be like Thomas Baldwin, man. The guy, look. Oh, I got to give a shout out to this guy here, Joseph Papalo. I hope I said your name right, Joseph. But him and I don't see eye to eye either. But civil discourse, ladies and gentlemen. Prime example. You go look at the conversations between myself and Thomas or myself and Joseph. We talk. That's how you get something accomplished. You talk, you figure it out, you come up with solutions. And that's what needs to be done, especially in this arena. There has to be some solutions. We have to get the money out of Washington on this issue. I don't know how it's going to get done, but it won't get done without civil discourse, without conversation. Joseph, on Twitter, I'm asking you and everybody else, you follow me, I follow you. Please join the campaign asking our president, asking Mrs. President Trump, asking the EPA, asking the FDA, asking the USDA, please get the poison out of our food. It doesn't belong there. We don't want it. Join this campaign. Let's crash Twitter one day asking the president that question. Please get the poison out of our food. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for me to get out of here today. As you can see, that sun is coming up. It is going to be another gorgeous day. Heat wave on the West Coast. Hydrate yourself, hydrate your animals, make sure they got plenty of water. If you're going out for the day, put an extra bucket of water out for them. It's that hot, ladies and gentlemen. Leave a comment down below. If you can help with the donation, hit the link and go to the website. It's right on the right-hand side there, ladies and gentlemen. We sure do appreciate it. Everybody that has donated, thanks from the bottom of my heart. It's come in handy. And the bills. Oh, the news is coming on. I got to go. Let's all have a great day. Let's all be safe out there.